what I am trying to suggest is that there is no such thing as your mind and my mind. For purposes of convenience and for want of a better and more adequate word, I can use the world mind. The world mind is the totality of man's thoughts, feelings and experiences passed on to us.
The world mind.
World mind. And it is that has created you and me for the sole main purpose of maintaining its status quo, its continuity. That world mind, if I may use that word, is a self-perpetuating one. And its only interest is to maintain its continuity. It can maintain its continuity only through the creation of what we call the individual minds, your mind and my mind. So without the help of that knowledge, you have no way of experiencing yourself as an entity. You see, this so-called entity, the I, the self, the soul, the psyche, or whatever word you want to use, is created by that. And through the help of that, you will be able to experience these things. And so what we are caught up is in this vicious circle, that the knowledge gives you the experience, and the experience strengthens and fortifies that knowledge.
And you seem to be suggesting, if I understand you correctly then, that I'm a body here and a brain, and my brain serves as some kind of an antenna. I'm receptive to these thoughts that are coming to me from the world mind, and they give me the illusion that I am an individual self, that I have a mind even.
Yes, but is it possible for you, let alone the mind or the entity or the I or the self or the soul or whatever you want to call it, to experience your body as a body without the help of that knowledge? You see, for example, you look at your hand, and is this hand yours? First of all, the hand is created by the knowledge you have of that.
Well, what you say reminds me of experiments with people who have been blinded, and then their operations are performed and they see for the first time, and they don't know anything. They have to be taught to recognize the things that they see.
Yes.
So without the mediation of the mind, if the mind is not trained somehow to recognize this, you're right, it would all be meaningless.
You see, we have only these senses.
Yeah.
The sensory perceptions do not say that this is a hand. You see, the knowledge that we have tells us that this is a hand, and that this is your hand and not my hand.
Otherwise, it's just a patch of color and form.
No, you don't even look at this hand. You have no way of looking at it, you see, except through the knowledge you have of this hand. This knowledge is put into us during the course of our life. When you play with a child, you tell, show me your hand, show me your nose, show me your teeth, show me your face, and what is your name. This is how we build up, you see, the identity of the individual's relationship with his hand, with his nose, with his eyes, and with the world around, you see. So, do we look at anything? You see, this so-called looking is a blurred experience of yours, but you have no way of looking at anything at all except through the knowledge. So, it is necessary for us to have that knowledge, otherwise it is not possible for us to function sanely and intelligently. It helps us to function sanely and intelligently, and we have to accept the reality of the world as it is imposed on us. Otherwise, we have no way of functioning sanely and intelligently. We will end up in the loony bin singing merry melodies and loony tunes. So, it is very essential for us to accept the reality of the world as it is imposed on us by culture, by society, or whatever you want to call it, and leave it at that and treat it as functional in value, and it cannot help us to experience the reality of anything.